Hello, my name is Brock, but most people like to call me Hyuntae. I'm a dancer and game designer, and I often come to Kakam for studying Korean and meeting friends and hanging out with people and studying. Part 6. Let's talk about money and shopping. Question 1. About how much do you usually spend each day? Me, so it's not every day, but assuming that I buy my food every day, I probably spend about a little under $10 every day for food usually. I usually don't go out shopping or buy a lot of things too often, so I would say on a weekday, I probably spend about $5 to $10 every day. Question 2. Are you a price-conscious shopper? Yeah, I'm really price conscious. I usually don't like to buy anything that I feel is just going to put a hole in my pocket. And I like to make sure I usually go in mine with a set amount of money that I'm going to spend, and I just try to stay at that limit. If I go a little bit over, it's okay, but it has to be like really worth it. Question 3. Are you good at saving money? I would say I'm not really good at saving money, but I'm not bad at maintaining my money. So I might not be good at saving it, but I'm good at least not going too much over my budget. I'm good at really staying within the range, but saving is sometimes good, sometimes bad, really hit or miss. Question 4. Are you saving money to buy something? If so, what are you planning to buy and how much will it cost? Right now, I'm not saving my money for anything specific or special. Right now, I just care more about making sure I always have enough money to take care of everything I need to. So I would like to save a little bit of money just for kind of emergencies, or just to maybe do something like fun later. But for now, I'm more just concerned about just staying even. Question 5. Do banks pay a higher % of interest here or in your country? I'm not really sure as far as how Korea works with the interest rates. But I know in the States, they're usually quite high. The interest is usually really, really high. I don't know in comparison to Korea, but yeah, I would say States interest rates are really high, especially with like credit cards and stuff like that. Question 6. Do you compare prices at different stores when you shop? Sometimes I might do that depending on what it is I'm buying. So if I was to buy, maybe some kind of game or maybe like computer parts or something, I might do that. But for clothes or just like more regular things, I usually just go with it because sometimes it's just kind of bothering to have to do all that. Even though you can probably save money, sometimes I just want to have it done right there and just move on with my day. Question 7. Do you enjoy shopping? I like shopping. I'm not like a big shopping person. I don't like to shop all the time. It's pretty rare when I do, mostly because I just hate spending money on things. But when I do shop, I enjoy it. And but I'm usually really picky, and it usually takes me a long time to decide on things. I'm really bad at making a choice when I want to buy something a lot of times. Question 8. Do you ever buy secondhand things? Yeah, I'm totally okay with buying used or secondhand things. Actually, in like American culture, it's pretty common to want to buy something used before you buy it new, because people throw away a lot of things that are in perfectly good condition. And there's usually no real worry for it. But I know in Korea, buying secondhand or used things is seen as like not as good. But yeah, I'm totally okay with buying secondhand things as long as it looks like it's in really good shape. Question 9. Do you give tips at a restaurant in your country? How about to taxi drivers? Yeah, in the States, we do tip, and we're really, really sensitive about it. So if you ever go to the States, make sure to tip. Otherwise, people will think you're a really just bad person. I don't actually like tip culture. I think it's really dumb. But unfortunately, it's just people think that's what you're supposed to do. And it's just the system we have. I don't take taxis in the States, so I've never tipped a taxi driver. But probably I would feel like I have to if I was there. But of course, in Korea, like, you don't do that. Question 10. Do you sometimes buy things that you don't need? If so, give some examples. I really hate buying things that are useless. I hate having useless things that I can't use for anything. I really hate having things that I don't need. I like to try to live as minimally as possible. So sometimes I'll buy clothes that I end up not wearing right away, but I usually find a use for them much later down the line. That's happened a lot. So there is that. Question 11. Do you sometimes give money to charities? I've never personally given money to a charity. I have given money to homeless from time to time, but these days I usually don't really just give my money away, at least not to people who I don't really know on a personal level. That's just me.
많이 늘었다고 생각했는데 말은 잘 안 나오시는 완벽한 영어 공부법을 찾았어. 근데 재미없다? 미덕? 소모임에서 반복되는 자기소개 의미 없다 하시는 분